Good afternoon from the Great Smoky Mountains. It's Ryan, and it is officially the last month in 2023. This year has flown by, but there's still some things to cover of what's new in Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg for the month of December. So here is what I'll be showing you in this video. We'll talk about what the crowds and weather will be like this month and bring you on a tour of a number of places that have been completed or will be completed, such as Dig & Zone Theme Park, and go over their official opening date. We'll go over some special treats that you can get this month and talk about where you can eat on Christmas Day. We'll also go over where you can do some snow tubing and cover a number of free things from Christmas lights to Christmas parades. Finally, we'll cover what you can do on New Year's Eve and give a few updates of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. So without further ado, let today's adventure begin. I looked at the historical data of the weather, and the lows are typically in the 30s and highs in the 50s for the month of December. But just be prepared that it gets a little colder than that on some days, and it could possibly snow a few days this month. So just be prepared with a couple extra layers of warm clothing. When it comes to the crowds, the beginning part of the month shouldn't be too bad on weekdays. I will say that any Saturday is going to be pretty busy. Up to December 21st is when local kids are on their holiday break. So basically from the 21st of December through the end of the year, just anticipate it being very busy and lots of crowds, whether you're going to Dollywood or downtown Gatlinburg, going up to Anakista or the Sky Park. Just anticipate long lines and pack your patience. Let's check out a couple construction updates real quick. Starting in Sevierville, they have this shopping plaza, which is supposed to have a Target. So they are getting some walls up, and we'll keep an eye on the progress of this new shopping plaza next year. I also got an opportunity to go into Dig & Zone and see their retail store is getting filled up with all sorts of fun stuff for kids. And I got to check out their Decimator ride, which they're working on doing some testing and getting it ready for some inspection right around the corner. I don't think I'll be riding on this one. I'm a big fan of the ground. But I would happily hop on one of these Caterpillar skid steers, which you can see lots of Dig & Zone logos all over now. And I got to catch them doing some testing of their mini excavators, which these will be a lot of fun to hop on and dig some holes, backfill some holes, and relive your childhood dreams playing in the sandbox. The next place I want to highlight was Sky Pirates of Mermaid Bay, an epic golf adventure. Whew, try to say that 10 times fast. It's aiming to open up the first or second week of December. When it does open up, we'll let you know. Our goal is to go inside and do a full video tour of what this new mini golf in Pigeon Forge is like. Next is a place where you can celebrate Christmas 365 days a year. The Inn at Christmas Place finished up their outdoor courtyard. This looks really nice with this big giant snowflake. They've got these fire pits that you can come out here and relax by the fire. Lots of places to take photos. And over here to the right, you can see lots of construction will be going on their new outdoor pool and lazy river that will be coming this next summer. Here's a look at the Titanic frozen custard and chocolate that will be opening up at the beginning of next year. If you go inside the retail shop of the Titanic Museum, they have something special right now, these red bears that you can buy. Each bear has a unique tag honoring one of the 135 children that were on board the Titanic. We have a brand new video of the Titanic Museum you can watch down in the description of this video. As we work our way into Gatlinburg, there's two more places I wanted to highlight for you real quick. The first one being these two stores right by Ober, and this chapel that many people have told me they were married in are now completely gone. I was told they're working on putting in a new parking lot here. I know the people that were married here will be sad to see it gone, but hey, at least it's a parking lot and not another Dollar General. Another place I wanted to highlight real quick was what was China Bazaar and Puckers. Here's a look at the progress. So I don't see it opening this year, but we'll keep an eye on when it does reopen next year. If you're finding this video helpful and enjoyable, if you could do us a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button down below and make sure you are subscribed if you're not. We're trying to hit 75,000 subscribers by the end of the year and would love your support. Now that we've covered construction, let's talk about food. Starting out with a unique treat that you can get at the Crazy Mason Milkshake Bar in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. You can get their Rockin' Around the Tree. They're bringing this milkshake back from last year. It has Christmas cookie ice cream and all sorts of crazy stuff on top. They have added this new design on the glass mason jar that you get to take home with you once you order it. I love these black bears in the snow wearing these Santa hats. You could also go to the Yard Milkshake Bar in Pigeon Forge to get this month's special of a Mary Berry Brownie, their Christmas cookie milkshake, or their 'Tis the Season milkshake for the month of December. If you're looking for something fun and different to do, you could always go to one of our favorite places, the Old Mill Pottery House Cafe and Grill, which has fantastic food, but you could eat in one of their igloos here. As far as what's open on Christmas Day, we did a quick search and have found these places would be. There are more places than this, but this was a list we put together of places we wouldn't hesitate to go to on Christmas Day, which would include all of the dinner shows, Pirates, Hatfield McCoy, the Stampede, which is probably going to get you a better performance than these guys. All right, now that we've covered food, let's talk about doing some snow tubing. The first place you could do it is in Pigeon Forge at Rowdy Bear's Smoky Mountain Snow Park. They've added additional lanes as well as a cover earlier this year, and they also have an area that you're guaranteed for your kids to be able to play in some snow. Your second option if you're wanting to do some snow tubing this month would be Pigeon Forge Snow. This place is completely covered, so if there is some bad weather, you're completely protected. They also have an area for little ones to play in the snow as well. And your third option to do some snow tubing is going to be in Gatlinburg at Ober Mountain. Let's shift over to Dollywood real quick and answer a question we see asked often is, will the rides still operate if there is very cold weather? And the answer is yes. Here is a look at all of the rides and at what temperature they stop operating. They have a Christmas drone show every night at 8:30 that the park is open, weather permitting. We have a full guide going over the best places to watch this, along with their tasting pass and some of the best foods that we liked at Dollywood. So you can check out that video down in the description. Since Dollywood is doing a Christmas drone show, they are not doing a parade, but there are two parades that you can go to. The first one is on December 1st at 7:30 is the Gatlinburg Fantasy of Lights parade. If you miss this parade, we'll upload a full version. I'll put the link to that down in the description you can watch. The second one is on Saturday, December 2nd in Sevierville for their 61st annual Christmas parade. The parade starts at 11 a.m. and if you're anywhere near the Dolly Parton statue, you'll be able to watch it. I'll upload a full version of this parade too in case you miss it. You can also enjoy the Pigeon Forge Wonders of Light walking trail. This runs between the island in Pigeon Forge and the Old Mill. We did a full video breaking down what it's like and giving you some tips, so you can check that out down in the description. One last free thing I wanted to mention you could take advantage of this month is AJ and Sally Bush's Christmas Home Place Open House. We did a tour of this last year. It's a really neat place to walk through. They decorate it for Christmas. It should be open December 12th through the 20th. I'll put a link down below where you can find out more information about this open house that you can actually go to and enjoy right across from their free museum and eat at their cafe. Now that we've covered a number of free events that you can do this month, let's talk about New Year's Eve events. Starting off in Sevierville, Tennessee is the Pines Downtown. This is where Dolly Parton had her first paid gig. They are doing a New Year's Eve party. In Pigeon Forge, you can always go to the island. They'll be doing a New Year's Eve celebration. And you can also go to the Mountain Mile around the corner, which has activities starting at 3 p.m. And they have fireworks that kick off at 8 p.m., which might be a better option if it's a cold night and you have little ones. Or if you want to bear the crowds in downtown Gatlinburg, the Space Needle will have live music starting at 10 p.m. and midnight fireworks. As far as the Great Smoky Mountain National Park goes, now that it is December, there are a number of roads that have closed down. For example, the road to Klingman's Dome is no longer open for the rest of the year. along with Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail, but you still can access places like Cades Cove, and there are a number of trails that you can still access. Just be mindful of conditions if you're out there and it is getting very cold and icy and lots of snow. So just keep an eye on the National Park website or their Twitter account. They are pretty good about updating which roads are closed if we do get some heavy snow. That wraps up our look at what's new in and around Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, Tennessee for the month of December. Feel free to share your thoughts on anything we covered down in the comments section, along with any questions you might have. We hope this video was helpful. We wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.
Shine upon us until the glory dawn. Give us the light to light the way into a land of perfect day. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on.